is up? How's the Legion of Comic Collectors doing today? Well, today I have a really cool haul. Went to Tatertots Comics. Had actually seen they had put out a bunch of Wonder Woman Volume 2, which I think I mentioned in my last video. I actually traded in both the slabs from the Mystery Slab video. Really like the Spider-Man, but I really like DC, and I need all the room I could get for collecting DC. And got a pretty good return. So everything you see here is basically free. And I did pick up a slab to replace. So this is a DCKO 4, a nice foil of the Absolute Trinity. This is an 8.5, which is fine because it's just something to be displayed, and it looks really cool in the foil. So I was happy to grab it. Jump into the Wonder Woman. I actually found a bunch of Wonder Woman. So we have Volume 5. Slowly finishing this in. I have, with this haul, I know I have up through 1 through 83. I'm not sure if there's an 84. And it jumps into the 700s, where I'm missing a few. We got Deathstroke on this one. 757. And then the 40 was all I was needing for 1 through 83. And then they actually had a bunch of new stock underneath that wasn't organized by character, but organized by company. And I found a chunk of Wonder Woman New 52. So we have 51. I think the last time I went to Tatertots, I actually finished the run of New 52. But these are all cool variants from like the theme months they did back then. They really did a lot of cool variants during New 52. I kind of like the theme month stuff. And then, so that's John Romita Jr. variant month. We have the Neil Adams, issue 49. The adult coloring book on 48. Green Lantern month, 75 years of Green Lantern. Got Terry Dodson on issue 44. The cool, I know it's a homage to something, I'm blanking. I just woke up from a nap, so my brain ain't operating 100%. Is that, yeah, the Harley Quinn one shot, right? We have the movie poster month. The mascara. Harley Quinn variant cover. Maybe my favorite of all the variant covers. Oh, I'm sorry, this ain't even one of them. I was thinking this was Monsters of the Month, but it's actually Flash 75. I do really love the Monster of the Month ones. And then sideways, the Darwin Cook variant. So very cool. And then the reason I went there, looking for Wonder Woman Volume 2, definitely between it and Justice League Unlimited, which is Volume 1, not associated with the current ongoing title. It's actually the second volume of the Diniverse animated series that I need to completely finish that whole universe. So that series and Wonder Woman Volume 2 are probably my tops. But we have a cool Adam Hughes on 185. As well as Adam Hughes on 169. We have issue 149. Issue 137. And I believe the last Wonder Woman, but pretty cool. Wonder Woman 86, and you can't see it, but DC Universe logo variant. I think that's my first Wonder Woman. Maybe not. Maybe I have one. Not sure. But very cool nonetheless. And then we got Last time I went to Tatertots, if you watched, I was complaining about my CLZ messing up. Passed up 2 issues of this that I needed to finish it. Only one of them was still there. I forget the number because it's covered up. It's 30 something. I believe I just need issue 35 now to finish this. Superman. It was $1. I grabbed it without looking. I think I do have it, but Superman this old, I don't mind getting doubles of, because whichever one's in worse wear could be my reader. And then a Deathstroke. I could not get this pulled up in my CLZ. Could not figure out how to find it. Just don't recognize this cover, but it says I have it. Either way, I'm glad to have it again. We have Detective 550. Always happy to, sort of like this mid to early 80s Batman is really where I need going backwards. Always hard to find and a bit pricey. So if you can find it cheap, I love getting it. And then I also found issue 527. Grab this just because. Speaking of the Diniverse, I only recently finished off Green Lantern, and this is a free comic book day giveaway. Why not grab it? We have Blood Syndicate 7. I know I've speaked about just grabbing Static Shock, but I think anytime I see this milestone stuff for like $1, I'm going to grab it. And then Hawkman issue 1. Probably the volume of Hawkman I'm most interested in reading. This and Hawkworld, but I of course finished Hawkworld. Anything with Johns on it, you know, is going to be good. And then weirdly enough, technically the issue before it, the volume before the very final issue, issue 33. Always love finding final issues. Something kind of hard to come across. I wouldn't say it's hard to come across Anarchy. And this is Anarchy Volume 2. This is a final issue as well. I probably see 4 issues of those 2 volumes constantly. But I need like 3 or 4 of this second series. You just never ever see them. So it's cool to find that. I would assume it was not a very popular book, so there ain't a lot of them. Alright, so this thing, I forget what it is. I think it's one of those random mini-series or something had an issue like this that comes in this, I don't know what you would call it, this red and gold, not a poly, but you know what I'm saying, like a cardboard poly. And then I found out there's actually a couple monkey prints issues just like it. So I'd kind of been interested in getting them. I think they're like probably 15 to 20 when you add shipping in, which is why I've never got them. So here's Monkey Prince number 1. And I think it's like issue 11 or 13. I think it's the last issue of the series has another cover like this that I'd kind of like to get just to have all these variants. And then last but not least, Superman 207, 30th anniversary issue. Cannot pass that up. And for basically free, I think it's a pretty good haul, pretty solid. And then I found at GameStop. I'm going to open these up on shorts, a pack at a time. But finally found the blaster boxes of Superman. Flair Ultra. I think it has its own kind of hit you could get in these. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe the Ultra Stars, I think. But we'll be opening these up and trying to find some hopefully more of the logo ones. But yeah, guys, that was my haul for today. Been a bit since I've actually went out and go searching, which was cool. And found some cool stuff. Definitely let me know down below what you think. And with that, I will see you all later.